It's rare that you find yourself retreating, but it often seems to happen more frequently on these journeys to denial. Perhaps it is because these teams tend to be a bit less robust, or perhaps it's because you don't have to face the lair. Either way, it's time to press on. The mountain waits for nobody. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin. We're back at it with Guard Dog, heading into our second zone here, heading towards Denial. Hope everyone's doing well out there as we get spun in here. It's been a while since I talked about it, but for those who may be watching for the first time and wondering why the hell is this guy doing a run of Denial, the answer is that I'm attempting to beat a version of the beta version of the game, so one of the confessions with every named team. So this is the first run of Guard Dog, this specific named formation, and slowly but surely I will work my way through every named team. Now, we do have a choice here. We could get after the lair. I don't know that we do, though, because I kind of want to hit this field hospital for a shot at poultices as well as this hoarder. That does mean we're giving up two mastery points for that, though. Is that worth it? I think that's probably worth it. Huh. It's tricky because field hospital has a chance of the poultices we need. We don't need that many more mastery points, I don't think. So yeah, I think we'll at least begin heading that way. We have the option at the here at this assistance encounter to divert off if we want to. But I think, I don't know. It's tough. I think this formation will do slightly better against the librarian than the Dreaming General. But even then, it's just like the librarian can be such a sketchy fight for teams that don't have great backline reach, which is definitely the problem here. We're definitely grabbing the extra combat items. Holy, I don't know if I've ever seen that particular event before. Okay, does that change my calculus?
When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instincts.
Does that change my calculus at all? Because that's a lot of really good healing items. We're guaranteed a wagon jack fight if we go here, but if we lose the armor there, we're probably we're having a wagon jack fight either way. This is tough. Yeah, this is one where I'm really not sure what the right answer is. I think... Sure. In the end, it's kind of an impossible choice. Like, if we had to get the trophy, obviously we'd be going to the lair and we'd figure it out. But given the fact that this, like, I'm still not super confident in this formation being able to handle the librarian. Like, you know, this is the kind of formation where the librarian might actually, depending on the role of the torch of the
Let us hope
of the books, get to get into the final lair and turn this into a really painful battle. You know, when he starts burning bright for every action. You know, so that kind of fear, I think, is what ultimately moves me to. We let it go. We lose the 2 mastery points, which sucks, but is what it is. You know, we can't sort of have to accept that.
The value of such a view is matched only by its unsettling awfulness.
That is a lot of loathing too. Jeez. Yeah. So we're gonna have to do a wagon jack fight here, which sucks. But then we get to this field hospital and the horde are beyond it, which gives us. Oh, that's a field hospital too. I didn't even think about that. I mean, 2 attempts at a field hospital is actually pretty worthwhile. So yeah, I think this is the right call.
They seek to strike while we are vulnerable. Hold them off.
Much more worried about the ghoul than I am the big guy. Do like I do very much like giving out Dodge Plus tokens. Honestly, if Mogwellian would spend every turn repairing the wagon, that's probably a good win for us.
Measure out your violence.
No offense, Mogwellian, but you are, because of the blinds and everything, you're probably the least critical character this round. At least comparatively speaking, you're more likely to hold it together, I think. We'll keep slinging out this damage here. Doing your job, Mogwellian. Well done. Jeez, that stress gain is unbelievable. And unfortunately, Jasper is stuck doing the wagon repairs this round. Alright, Ghoul's gone, which is good. We'd really like to do at least one absolution here. Thank you for wasting your turn. I'm good with that. Perfect.
Malaise, measured and steady. Excellent work.
We will throw out this Pouch of Lie for a free stress heal, and then end the fight. Man, Soul and Yell picked up a bunch there.
Gloom, a spark.
All right, but then we hit this encounter, and we have a chance to get. We need an armor. We need an armor back, if at all possible. Yeah. Yeah, 2 field hospitals feels like the right. That's definitely worth more than the lair to me. Armor, rob them, or yeah, armor. It sucks to be hurting these relationships as bad as we are, but like I need to not have more wagon jack fights. To be perfectly honest.
There is danger on this path.
Do. Alright, straight into Fire Rises. Very annoying when that happens. Mostly because he just starts doing that repeatedly, which is very annoying. You're just dead. Wonderful.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
We keep working on the relevant the relevant stress heals there. And silent treatments actually felt pretty good on the duelist. You know, I've talked before about how fragile she feels, and like stealth is a way to sort of mitigate some of that. It's also helping a little bit with the stress healing.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
11 relics. Okay, we are a bit behind on relics. There we go. We're catching up just a tad. These pustule salves will be really big. They don't remove... They're not going to remove the stuns, but they'll at least do the other stuff. Ooh. I guess we don't buy anything. Yeah. None of that's what we need, so we don't buy any of it. Instead, we just make our way into another fight, then a hoarder, then lose our... ooh, there's a third armor loss? Oops. Well, that's annoying.
Empty of hope and humanity.
Oh, one short. We do like a nice 100 to 0 here. Damn. We had a chance there. We tried. Chop some damage around. Then set up for...
Agony.
Well, I guess we need to set up for another Flachet, basically, because I want to do Absolution and hit the Grave Robber again, if possible. I mean, that's Death's Door, yeah. We're gonna stall. I'm okay with Mogwellian can take that hit. And now we do get there. Perfect. Once again, we get to Absolution. Slowly ticking away that stress. Nice. Two-point stress heal there is perfect.
Even the big ones.
Just keep grabbing them. I mean, Solaniel at one point was up to like 8 stress, and we're ticked her down to 5, and that's definitely a good start. Ooh, some laudanum. Let's pop that in on Solaniel for the next fight. Just give her something to do. Alright, this Toxic Ichor is never getting used. Alright. There's Snappy Swig. I'd have loved to buy that, but sadly that is not meant to be. I don't really need those adrenaline tonics because I got all those pustule salves. Well, whatever. We kind of knew that hoarder wasn't likely to have much we needed. It was kind of sort of guaranteed to be a bust. Oh, we are going to have to fight another Wagon Jack fight. That's unfortunate. Oh well. That's something I'm less concerned about. You know, it's a chance... I guess it isn't a chance at a mastery point. I don't think they give mastery points, but it is at least, like, you know, a chance to do a little bit more stress healing, potentially. And just getting to these hospitals, getting the stress heal from that, because this is a 3-point stress heal here when we hit this.
Joints ache and muscles burn.
And
The body
damn,
requires attention.
we didn't get Didn't get it once again. We'll buy one calming
The odds
incense.
of illness are high. Best to be prepared.
Buying that specifically just to try to, or we had one already, but we buy a second one just to try to knock down the rest of Solaniel's stress when we get there. Got some decent food.
Our protection has been stripped to its last.
Nope. Just missing all the options there. Was really hoping to see some more stimulating poultices, but sadly not meant to
You
be.
must be strong enough to shoulder more
Food
than
we don't
your share
need.
of the burden.
Well, we'll just take the light.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Apples and cheeses slightly better than bread, so that is an improvement. And another wagon jack fight. And it's the same fight.
Quickly, repair the damage and be off.
Good job, Mogwellian. Doing your bit. Very appreciative of you. You're doing the Lord's work, as it were.
Bravo!
And I'd much rather concentrate the stress onto you because you don't care. You can just sort of heal through it. That is a lot of stress, though. But, I mean, it's also just basically one, it's basically just one, words. One solemnity. Which, truthfully, you're probably getting into range where the Solemnity is going to heal you, which is pretty sweet. Alright, so he's at death's door here. Nice. 34-point heal with Solemnity. $15 bleed a turn. Holy shit. Now it's 13 bleed per turn. Still holy shit. Yeah, well. Do we just... Yeah, we just end the fight.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
There's our armor back. And now we just roll on into the Deacon fight. Should be straightforward. Hello, Deacon. We are gonna try. I think that does it. Oh, we're off by 1. 50-50? Damn, we tried. We almost got it. Alright, now, do I Flèche just to kill this altar in time? Do I? Yeah, I do. I'm a badass like that. Jeez. I've tried Icar. I feel like Icar hasn't landed once, which is a little unfortunate, isn't it? Let's get our stress ticking back down. Because Sundering Steel's going to tick it back up. You're dead now, right? Yeah.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Keep forcing the stress down.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I mean, he's just dead, so we can just waste our turns here. We get... Hey, well done, Icar. Gets a reflection, at least. It's a stress point. Nice and clean.
Sweet reprieve.
And we got a mastery point for it, which is
Until the
exciting.
next test is put before
Strong
you.
Shackle does nothing. Hardened Heart does nothing for us. Neither of those is doing anything material for us here. Now we head into the inn, get set up for the mountain. We are unfortunately light on stimulating poultices. We just didn't see them in the run, and our relationships are a little bit foobar, but we will do the best we can. And I have faith.
There are yet places such as
Vigilant,
this.
good. Early Riser's
little
good.
light
Soleniel,
still
Bon Vivant
gathers.
is good. All those quite good. We are going to the
Inevitable
mountain.
end of your journey awaits you once again.
I mean, none of these books matter, so...
Conventional fare,
Ooh.
but fairly priced.
Yeah, both of those come on. There's Mortar and Pestle. It finally showed up. Let's do our stuff first. So let's do Leper and Annette can have their buff. Definitely you. Definitely you. Definitely you. We're gonna place faith that Jasper's probably gonna be okay on his own. Let's just... Jeez. Down to 5. That is a problem. Alright, who's got the highest? 45, 80, 10, 20. Alright, so it's definitely Boom and Boom. That gets them to 50 and 60. I mean, 45, like... Having 2 people be immune seems like it's a good call. Healing item, healing item. Healing item, something like that. We could boxing gloves. Touching Dirges, big gamble, but touching Dirges does potentially fix a lot of our problems. I think we go for it. Yeah, that helped. That helped quite a lot. We are broke now, but we can fix one of our wagons.
Leagues away. Plan
We have 3 clicks, so do we get the wheels or do we get the armor? I think we get the
The
armor.
plating is patched. The coach stands ready once more.
Single mastery point. Do we just do rake, maybe? It's probably just... Or is it something like Fléché? Fléché already feels like it's doing plenty damage. And this makes Jasper into a bit more of a threat. Yeah. Alright. Thank you all for watching. We will see you all. See you all in the mountain.
Your academic